This morning I'm going to be frying egusi and making pounded yam for as offering to Obatala. This is shea butter. This is melon powder. And this is my pounded yam powder. You can get all of this from my online store, yalajimarket.com. So what you need to do is you have to heat up the pan, medium heat or even lower, because the shea butter does really burn so fast. So once you have that done, you have to know the amount of the melon powder that you want to use, and you add a little bit of water to it and work it into a paste. You can do thick or you can do a much more lighter paste, depending on the texture of the egusi soup that you are trying to get. So once you see that the pan is heated up right to where you want it, you add a little bit of shea butter to it, and then you add your melon paste to it and fry it on low heat. I have worked my egusi powder into this paste, and the pot is heated up to how I want it. So what I will do next is add shea butter into the pot, let it melt, and then fry the egusi in it. You don't need too much, just a little, and fry the egusi in it. Once you see that it's melted, and then you just add your egusi to it. I'm putting the egusi in bit by bit like a dumpling, but you can work it into a much watery paste and add it to it once and for all. It just depends on what you're trying to, the texture that you're trying to give the egusi. So I like to see the big balls. That is if I'm eating it for myself, but this is just to feed the orisha, so there's not that much ceremony. So this is fried enough for me. So this is how you fry your egusi. All done. So the next thing we do is make the pounded yam. So I have my water almost boiling. Traditionally, you have to peel a whole yam tube and boil it, cook it, and have to pound it in the mortar. But now we have the yam flour, the powder that you can just make over the stove like you're making probably, let's say, mashed potatoes or something. If you see that the your pounded yam is too thick, you can add a little bit of warm water to it. Let it cook with the pounded yam a little bit before you mix it together. Our pounded yam is done. This is the final product. You have your pounded yam, and then you have your egusi and no salt. Obatala does not eat salt, so you don't need to add salt to any of Obatala's food. Udabo.